At ease, soldiers. Please excuse the brow strap. My brow just wants to come out and party today because I didn't iron this shirt and now it's being weird. But at least it's striped. So I've been modeling for about 4 years now, and throughout that time there's been some ups and downs and some excitement and some nerves and some breakdowns and some just general overall, you know, drama and all that jazz. But the thing that I've learned the most is that modeling is not easy. Now, I know this is kind of like a stereotypical thing, like, oh, acting's not easy, or like, oh, modeling's not easy, or whatever, and how people are like, yeah, like, I'm sure it's not, and then they go out and, you know, expect to be an overnight success. That is not the case in any type of entertainment business, as I'm sure other people in the entertainment world know. So for this week's video, I thought I'd do a little bit of a reality check for anybody that is interested in becoming a model, or that is a model, or has just started modeling, and wants to know some of the, you know, deep and dirty secrets about the business. Something I've learned about modeling is that it does not always go your way. It's not always glamorous, and there's not always shiny parties to go to, and extreme editorials to book. Sometimes you have to do what you gotta do, and I'm gonna be talking about that today. Number one, first things first, modeling is long hours. It's not necessarily just a 9-to-5 job. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Sometimes I have been at shoots for like 14 hours a day. It's just a thing. Don't expect to go out to a shoot or a casting, really, I'll talk about that in a moment, and just be like, oh, it's cool, like, I'll be there for 3 hours, and then I can, like, go grocery shopping and, you know, like, go sightseeing and do all this other fun stuff. No. You're gonna be there for a while. Hair takes forever. Makeup takes forever. Posing and, like, practicing posing and looking in the mirror and changing and getting shoes on and off and positioning lights and then positioning more lights and then positioning your own positions. The thing people forget a lot is that modeling is a job. It is hard work. You have to work at it. It's not that you can just stand up, go, I want to be a model, and then just suddenly be booking Valentino campaigns. Though I'm probably sure that's probably happened to at least one person before. But don't expect that to be like you. Number two, like any type of sport or art or whatever, modeling takes practice. It's not just you get up and you start doing it. You gotta keep at it, you gotta practice. It's gonna be lots and lots of do-overs and posing in the mirror, as dorky as that sounds. If you get a new hairstyle, if you pluck your eyebrows too thin by accident, not that that's ever happened to me before, you need to relearn your angles and figure out what looks good. Same thing with outfits. You need to learn how to pose in certain outfits. Think of it this way. If you wanted to be an artist, you wouldn't pick up a paintbrush and just be like, done. You'd be like, alright, if I'm gonna draw an apple, I'm gonna draw an apple. And you practice, and your first apple maybe like looks kind of crappy. But then you learn the different ways to paint on light and shadows, and you learn how to paint 3D, and all of a sudden your apple looks a whole lot better. And you keep doing it, you learn more techniques from other people and from your own experience, and then suddenly you have this amazing portrait of an apple sitting in your hallway to show off to whoever comes into your house. Number three. Constant criticism. You are constantly critiqued on what you look like. You're a model, you're a product, you are the face and the body of a mannequin that is going to have clothing and jewelry and products hung upon them so that you can sell it. You are constantly going to be critiqued on how good your skin is, how good your hair is, if you're skinny enough, do you have big boobs, do you have no boobs, do you have a butt? What color are your eyes? I don't know. I don't like that girl's cheekbones. It's just going to happen all the time. You need to get used to it. And this is the thing that I have to explain to a lot of people. When you're a model, you're not being critiqued on you. If someone says, I don't like that girl's hair, it's just that that's not what they're looking for. For instance, I went to a casting and right away the woman said, I don't want you. And I was like, okay, that's strange. Because the casting was for people with dark hair. That's it. It's not that I'm a terrible person, or that I'm super ugly, or that I deserve to be thrown off a cliff because I don't have brown hair. It's just that that's not what they're looking for. And you just kind of have to get used to not being that person. Yes, Sarah?
Or when you were too white.
Or when I was too white. I got kicked out of a casting for being too white. Number four. You don't get a lot of respect as a model, which is kind of odd because technically you're the person that's doing the work to show off whatever is being sold. But you are treated like a coat hanger. A lot of times I've done it on shoots where I'm just left alone. They're just like, okay, that's the hair and makeup chair, and you're like, okay, thank you, you know, you sit down, and then they just talk about you like you're not even there. And they do your hair and they do your makeup and they go, I don't know, she has a giant pimple on her face. We should cover that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the way her hair falls there. You should do something about that. And you're just sitting there like, I do not have a voice. I'm just kind of chilling over here by myself. A lot of times you're not fed, you're not given water, you're not given rest because you are just a product to them, which means that you don't get a lot of respect in that matter as a product. I'm sure you get a lot of respect in the way that you are a model, Hyra, and between other models, but sometimes you're just the pretty face.
Hey, you want to work 12 hours, come to Surrey, pick up a dress, do your own makeup. No, maybe somebody else can do your makeup. You can have 3 looks of different makeup. You can have 6 changes. Half of it has to be your clothes. Okay, not paid. Thank you.
Bye. Number 5. Modeling is not cheap. I think, yeah, I know, everyone in the apartment went, yeah. A lot of people think that it's super awesome because you're gonna go get paid and you're gonna be getting like these so many contracts, and you're gonna be paid all this stuff and all this money and you're gonna get like all these things for free. No, that's not how it works. I mean, I think that kind of works if you're already a ridiculously top supermodel, but for people like me who haven't quite gotten there yet, though you'll see me there one day, it's a bit of a drain on your wallet because not only is it your own shoes, which cost anywhere from like a good pair, not just like one from Sirens or whatever, like a good pair, between I'd say like $80 to maybe like even $200. I think the ones I have are from Aldo. They've lasted me pretty long. They were about 80 bucks, I think. My other nude pair of heels were 120. I transit everywhere. If you have a car, it's gonna be gas money. You have to buy certain clothing, dieting, so like good, like, oh yeah, you know, vegan food or like organic everything. If you plane tickets, model bags, like suitcases and such. Number 6, I am constantly in competition with every single other person in this world that wants to be a model. Now, as someone who likes some healthy competition, I don't mind it too much because I know I have a very specific look, and that is the orange juice selling commercial girl with long red hair. However, there's so many people that want to act, want to model, want to sing, want to do anything else, that you are constantly in competition with someone else. So you always have to find a way to be better. And that's difficult. For me, the way to be better is to be the best me that I can possibly be, which is a lot harder than it looks. But if you are your best self, you are going to be the best at being yourself. There's no one else out there that can be you better than you can. So if you're the best you, they're gonna look and be like, wow, that girl is really, really good at being herself, which means that I want to hire her. Last but not least, number 7. So since I started modeling, I've had a lot of people contact me and say, oh my gosh, hi Rachel, and I'm just like, I've talked to you about once in my life. That's so great. So like, hey, like I saw that you're a model now, and like I really want to be a model. So I was wondering, like, do you think I can be a model? I literally have no idea who you are. I also don't think you're gonna like my answer. I have learned to give the generic answer, so if any of you ever who are watching this have contacted me or will contact me and I give you this answer, know that I have literally just copy and pasted this and added your name in. No offense meant. Now, like I just said, all of this whole video is a reality check. This is what you're gonna be going through, and that's the paragraph that I usually send people, is just a general, I'm not gonna say if you can or can't, but I'm gonna give you a general, this is what you're getting into talk. A lot of people that contact me, in my opinion, personally, I don't think should model. Maybe they're short, maybe they're odd looking. People just, I don't know. People have a certain sparkle about them, and sometimes these people don't. However, you still can model if you are short, or you are big, or you are strange looking, or whatever someone may tell you. So don't necessarily listen to me. But for the type of modeling that these people are looking at, no, you cannot be a model. Now, that being said, there is commercial modeling, there's fitness modeling, there's lifestyle modeling, there is a whole bunch of other kinds of modeling that people do not think about. They only think about the Valentino ads and product campaigns. So in that way, no, you cannot be a high fashion model. Can you be a commercial model? Can you be a lifestyle model? Can you sell toothpaste? You know, can you be like the orange juice girl? Who knows? Maybe you can. I'm just saying that no, you cannot be a model for maybe the type of modeling that you're thinking of. And that was something that I kind of had to teach myself because, I mean, I kind of doubt it, but I don't think I'm ever going to be getting like a Valentino campaign. That being said, who knows? I might be what they're looking for at that very moment. And if I ever do book a Valentino campaign, I'm totally coming back to this moment and like re-editing it. But at this very moment, I am the commercial girl. I'm okay with this. I've accepted it. I think you guys all need to accept that too. I'm really sorry if that sounded too harsh, but the modeling industry is harsh, so if you really can't handle me talking about this, you are definitely not going to be able to handle being a model. Yeah, I'm getting the nod from across the table. The real truth about modeling, there's going to be a lot of days where you just feel like you want to quit. I mean, I've had those as much as everyone else has, because sometimes the pressure's too much, or just feeling down, or the 8th casting in a row didn't book you, but you just have to keep going, be persistent, keep practicing, all that jazz that has to do with like sports and team leadership. Keep at it. I swear, I promise, it's a lot of fun. Click over here to like my video, and click over here to subscribe. It would be a really awesome thing for you to do. Go ahead and check out my other videos on modeling tips. I'm sure I'll have some more in the future. And there's another motorcycle that just drove by our window. Hope you're having a nice day wherever you are, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!